So my birthday wishes, what are they actually? So I've just been sitting here and looking at some stuff, because you guys know I need to upgrade, but I don't have a budget, and I'm a low budget kind of person. So I've just been doing a lot of research on B&H, but I've also been searching on Craigslist, and I might have found the golden gem at a very, very good price. And I've been looking at B&H as well, and Amazon a little bit, but listen friends, I can only do so much. So this is what I came up with so far. So at first, I was gonna buy from this guy, right? But something told me check the pictures out and let's see how they look. And if you look at the pictures, the 5D Mark III is pretty freaking beat up, to the point where the paint is now turned a silver. Yes, so the magnesium body for this camera, the paint is so worn off at the edges that I was like, but the seller did contact me and said it is available, but my issue is that he's not telling me about actuations, how long he really had it for. And this is where we came across another golden find, and this guy's been more sincere than anything. He's been very honest. His name is Robert, by the way, and he's selling his Canon 5D Mark III for $500, and right now B&H has it for $700. So I'm getting a better deal if I buy it off of Craigslist from an honest photographer and videographer. And all I want is the body. I don't want anything else. Maybe the SD cards, maybe. But then again, I can literally buy a SanDisk Extreme Pro 128 gigabyte for about $22. So it defeats the purpose of spending $15 for a 32 gigabyte when right now on Amazon they sell them for about $24. So yeah, give or take. But and then I looked on Craigslist. I mean B&H, and you can see that it's $689.95. But here's the kicker here, that there's two of these on B&H. One has about 8,000 actuations, and this one has over 100,000 actuations. Actually, 150,000 actuations. So, yeah. And then I was looking at this one. This is what intrigued me. I used to shoot on Sony, Nikon, and Pentax, and Fuji. I'm a hybrid shooter, right? And then I came up with this solution. But this solution is going to cost me way much more. But here is my reason about my birthday camera solution here. This is the Sony a6500. Yes, it has 489 focus points, which is perfect for micro photography and perfect for what I do for video, right? That's perfect. Not only that, I'm thinking about buying this MetaBones adapter for the Canon FE to FES lenses to E-mount as a Smart T adapter. This is the 5th generation of the adapter. That means the autofocus is much faster, much more reliable, and it is mirrorless, which means that the ISO performance on this camera, which is the Sony a6500, is going to be 4 times greater than my Canon 7D, my 70D. So, yes, I'm thinking about quality, I'm thinking about, but these are used items, so keep that in mind. Like a used 6500, it's running $718 US, not bad. And that used MetaBones adapter is running about $300, $282. Retail for a brand new one is about $499, $399, if I'm correct or mistaken. Yeah, quite expensive for the MetaBones adapter. So you actually are saving and spending. And by the way, I just added the SD card just for shits and giggles. You can see the price for the SD card. You see what I'm saying, everybody? Look at the SD card price that I can actually add to the Canon 5D Mark III instead of spending $15 on a 32 gigabyte. Yeah, I'm gonna pass, my friend. But I take your camera if I had the $500, but we don't. But the reason why I kind of prefer the Sony is because not only that the A6500 has the 489, or what is it, 499 focus points. Here it is. It has oh, my pen, I'm sorry. It has stabilization on the sensor as well. So it has like a 5-axis stabilization on that sensor. So it was one of the first sensors that had stabilization on it. So, and that's another thing and another bonus for micro photography, especially when I'm doing weddings and when I'm gonna get micro shots, yeah, or portraits when I'm doing handheld at low shutter speeds. Yes, very good. So yeah, this is just a future. But keep in mind, this is just a fantasy. I'm never gonna get this. I'm never gonna afford it because we are in a situation where, yeah, we are having camera problems, and I'm just sitting here having a thought to myself, like, yeah, let me just explain this to my audience so they can hear me out and understand the transparency. Like, yeah, this is just a fantasy, but yeah. But that is my camera selection, used camera selections for my birthday, or for anyone that's looking for a used, up-to-date camera. I still recommend, everyone, I still recommend the Canon EOS 5D Mark III in 2023. It's a very good, this camera shoots 422 externally. Keep that in mind. It shoots great 1080p, but you know what I'm gonna do with this camera, right? Oh yeah, I'm gonna jailbreak the camera, put Magic Lantern RAW, so we can shoot 5.2K, and then we can downscale that into 2.5 or 1080p content. Like, there's ways. This camera can literally do everything I wanted to do with Magic Lantern RAW. And I don't need to buy the Metabones adapter. I don't need to buy the extra SD card. Well, kind of want to buy the extra SD card, but you get what I'm trying to say, everyone. That I think, overall, beneficially wise, the Canon 80D is going to cost me more money than the Sony, even though I have to spend money on the Metabones adapter, which is a pain in the butt. And yeah. With that said, everyone, just giving you guys my train of thoughts on what I fantasize on my birthday, but I can't afford it. Right now, I'm just looking, I'm browsing, I'm teasing myself. I'm charging my banks because I ran out of power and got nothing else to do. Kind of thirsty, trying not to do anything. Gotta wait for my shoes tomorrow. Mind you guys, we are, yes, I ordered these. You guys are probably like, well, those are women's shoes, right? And I'm like, well, yeah, I'm 8.5 women's, and I like the comfort, and I like the quality of the boot. I had these before. You guys have seen me wear all Sorel the last 2.5 years. Very comfortable boot, or shoe, but it just doesn't even feel like a boot. It feels more like a goddamn sneaker than a boot. That's the thing, everybody. It feels more comfortable as a sneaker than a boot. The boot top layer is a boot, but the bottom layer is pure softness. So yeah, so I literally came up with the idea to get the boots. So they're on their way. They will be here tomorrow. But other than that, everybody, thanks for watching. Enjoy your Sunday, and wish me a happy one. Thanks. See ya.